Hey everybody, Cinema Sickness here with your daily sickness video, and happy Thursday to each and every one of you, and also happy Christmas Eve to each and every one of you. Yes, it is Thursday, Christmas Eve, December 24th, meaning that tonight Santa Claus is going to fly through the sky, deliver some presents to all of us good boys and girls. Very excited about that. Cannot wait for tomorrow morning, Christmas Day. So to everybody out there who celebrates Christmas, or everybody who doesn't celebrate Christmas, regardless, Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, wherever you're from. Hope you're enjoying this one. So very excited about tomorrow. But all right, let's get on to today's daily sickness video. And today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to do a mix of unboxings and collection update. We're going to just jumble some things together here. So all right, let's dive in. Let's see what I got. So first up here are two titles I picked up from Best Buy. I had $10 in my Best Buy reward points, or whatever they're called nowadays. They're always changing the name of that program. So I had $10 to spend at Best Buy, so did a little hunting around, found some stuff I wanted to grab. So first up here is the complete 17th season of South Park on DVD. Very, very awesome. Really needed to get this because I've never seen a single episode on this. When it comes to later episodes of South Park, I am so behind. I have not seen like a single more recent episode of South Park. The first couple seasons, I'm good to go. I've seen every episode, but at a certain point, it's just I kind of stopped watching it on TV, and I hadn't got around to watching my DVDs yet. I'm just way behind. I really need to sit down and marathon South Park to just get myself caught back up. One of these days, I will do that because it's a fantastic show. It's funny. It's great. I love it. The only downfall about picking up season 17 is the fact I now have seasons 1 through 15 and then 17. I'm missing 16. I do not have season 16 of South Park yet. Need to get around to picking that up. So very, very cool. I ended up grabbing this for only $9.99. This is $14.99. Used a $5 off certificate on this one and got it for only $9.99. Not too shabby. So $10. Had to pick it up. Very cool. It's added another season of South Park to my collection. And then this is also really cool. For only $4.99, I picked up Doctor Who, The Day of the Doctor, the 50th anniversary special. This year being the Blu-ray 3D, Blu-ray DVD combo pack. Very awesome. Doctor Who is something I'm really looking forward to getting into. I need to pick up some random seasons. I think I need like season 8 and maybe like something else. And then I don't know. I just need some random stuff to pick up, and then I can start actually watching it. At least the reboot of Doctor Who anyway. The original stuff I've like never seen. I don't know really anything about that. Do not own any of that. But as far as like the reboot series goes, really looking forward to getting into that. And decided to pick this up. This is only $9.99, but again with a $5 off certificate, I got this for only $4.99. Very cool. They actually had another one of these as well, another 3D release, but it was 2 episodes, which apparently I think the last 2 episodes are like season 8 or something like that. So if I buy the DVD or the Blu-ray release, I'm not going to get them in 3D, but do I really need them in 3D? No. Plus, maybe someday down the line I'll find that set for cheaper, or I'll eventually pick it up. I mean, it's only $10, not that bad. Who knows? Maybe I'll grab it at some point, but I decided to pass on it because, like I said, those episodes are technically on the season 8 release, and once I get season 8, then I'm good to go for those episodes. I will have them. But this here, the 50th anniversary special, this was not on anything else. It's the only way you're going to be able to pick it up. So definitely one of the grabs. Well, I do believe they did a DVD release, I think, as well. But as far as this cool 3D Blu-ray release, definitely had to grab this. So $4.99 for this, thanks to a $5 off certificate. Very cool. Awesome. Some Doctor Who and in 3D. Can't complain about that. There's some awesomeness from Best Buy for cheap, thanks to some points. All right. Where should we go? Let's do some eBay stuff now. So first thing we have here from eBay, this is really cool. Very excited to get another one of these. I got this for only like $4. I think it was 99 cents. Nobody bid on it. Nobody was watching it. Nobody bid on it. I was the only one who bid on it. When you see what it is, you'll probably understand why. But again, I was the only person who bid on this, and the shipping was like $2.99. So I bid like $4 on this. Not a bad deal. And that is The Princess Diary on Disney Max Clip. Very cool. What are Disney Max Clips, you ask? They're basically just SD cards, and they come like with a preloaded with a movie or whatever might be on them. They're pretty awesome. You play it in your Disney Max player right there. I have one of those. Very, very cool. Nickelodeon did pretty much the exact same thing with their N-Power Fusion release. Same thing. They had a player. They had SD cards. It's the same exact thing. It's simply, even on the back of it, it says SD card. It's just an SD card, but the movie put on it. So very cool, fun to collect. The only downfall to ordering this, and I still need to leave feedback for the seller of this, and I'm going to leave some not. I'm gonna leave like probably neutral feedback, and that's because they put tape all over this thing. I do not know why. This thing was like, they had tape wrapped around it with like something written on. I don't know. It was a piece of paper with like something taped to it, and like look what happened. There's a little bit of tear there. There's some tear there, and this is me like, I mean, I'm peeling this tape off so gently, and it still tore a little bit. It did that a little bit. So they took a picture of it, and it was this exact picture because there was like a price sticker on it as well. So it was the exact correct picture. They literally took a picture of this without any tape on or anything. Again, it had a price sticker on it. It was the same thing, and then for some reason proceeded to just put a bunch of tape all over this and then mail it to me. I don't know what that's about, but I wasn't too happy because they ruined the packaging. And yes, you can still see this packaging. You just kind of see the back. You can like peel it off and just peel from this corner here, slide the SD card out, and the packaging is still good to go. And I put like all this in a thin case. So kind of bummed about the issue of the packaging. I mean, it's not the biggest thing in the world. I mean, I'm not going to complain about it too much, but I will leave some neutral feedback. And in the feedback, I'm going to say, you know, why in the hell did you put tape all over this thing? That's not cool. So it is what it is. But still, very awesome for like $4. Very cool deal. I only have like 2 of these, or one of. No, I think I only have 1 of these. I think I have a few of the Nickelodeon ones. But as far as Disney, I think I only have Pirates of the Caribbean, if I'm not mistaken. So cool to add 2 now to the collection. Awesome. All right, eBay number 2. This is cool. So my New Year's resolution for the year is to complete my collection of these, and I am going to do it by the end of the year, by 2016. By 2017, by the end of 2016, my plan is to have the entire collection of these, and it can happen as long as I do not focus on getting them all boxed. That was my hold up. I really wanted to complete my collection of these, but I was like, no, I'm gonna get them all boxed. That's how I want to do it. And then I realized that that's going to be expensive because what I'm about to show you right now, actually boxed costs a little bit, because this is somewhat of a rare what I'm about to show you. I don't want to give things away until I show it to you. It's a little rare, and loose is not too expensive. Box, on the other hand, it's a little pricey, and some of the other ones get a little pricey too. I can find them for dirt cheap on like eBay and stuff. Not in the box, so forget it. I'm going to focus on not boxed. If I'm out and about and I come across a copy in a box, or if I see a box copy on eBay or Listy or something like that for really cheap, I will replace my non-box copy. But for now, I'm going to focus on non-box. And we have, let's see, this is Super Robot Monkey Team Hyper Force Go Volume 1. What a name, for the Game Boy Advance video. Very, very awesome. So adding another GBA video cart to my collection. And like I said, this is a bit rare. As far as just Game Boy carts in general are concerned, this is a bit of a rare one. Apparently, this was put out like late in the Game Boy Advance line of carts, and I guess not many of these went out, not many of these sold, from what I've read. So apparently, this is a bit rare. This ended up costing me $35. I did spend $35 on this. That's a lot of money. This is the most expensive one I'm going to buy. I looked at all the other ones. The other ones will run me like $5. They're not going to be very expensive. All the other ones out there I still need to get. They're pretty cheap. I think maybe like 1 or 2 were like $10 because they were also like a little rare, but they're not very expensive. This one, it's a little pricey just because it is what it is. It's a rare Game Boy Advance cart, and as we all know, video game collecting is like the big hot craze right now. Everybody's doing it. So of course, something like this is going to be a little pricey, but not too pricey because it's not a game. It's a Game Boy Advance video cart. So yeah, it's a little rare, so it's going to be a little pricey, but it's not going to be through the roof because it's not a game. So that's good. But to get this boxed, it's like $80 to have a box copy of this. And I was like, not doing that. I'm not paying like $80 for a box copy of this. I don't need it. So like I said, I'm going to have all these by the end of 2016. That is my goal. I only need a few more of these to complete my collection. I will get them all eventually. And I'm not going to focus on having them boxed. I'm just going to, because again, boxed, when it comes to Game Boy Advance, it's just like it's a cardboard box. 99% of everybody who, when they were originally buying for Game Boy Advance, just bought the game and threw the box out. It's why all these box games like Nintendo, Super Nintendo, N64, and all that stuff, It's why the boxes are so rare, because they were just cardboard boxes that people would take the game out of and throw the box away. Happened just with the Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance as well. And box copies of these can be hard to find. So whatever. Just gonna focus on loose cards. Very cool. Very awesome. This was the kind of holy grail of my Game Boy Advance video cards. So I got it. I figured I'd splurge, pick it up, spend the money, and now all I gotta do is get a few more, and I have my collection complete. All right, I spent way too long talking about that. So last up here, this is all stuff from Sony. And we have 2 DVDs and 2 Blu-rays here. Very cool. So Sony was actually having a sale on their website, and it was a whole bunch of DVDs for $4.99 and a whole bunch of Blu-rays for $5.99. So $6 Blu-rays, $5 DVDs. Had to buy a few. So we'll take a look at, I guess, the 2 DVDs I picked up here. We have some Swan Princess. We have the Swan Princess, A Royal Family Tale, which comes with a digital copy. Ooh. And the Swan Princess Christmas. Not exactly high on my list, but I do have all the other Swan Princess movies, the other 3, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that are all like classic animation. And, you know, the first Swan Princess movie is pretty good. After that, I haven't actually seen the other 2, so I don't really know. But it's Swan Princess. It's okay, but I am a completist. I have to have them all. I got the first one. I gotta have all 5. So I didn't have these two yet. Excuse me. So had to get them. I'm not really looking forward to watching these, though. This is really just a completist thing. That's all I can say. I mean, they're like, it's crappy like CGI animation. Yeah. I'm not looking. I don't know. Maybe these are great. You guys tell me. Are these like good? I don't know. I'm not holding my breath on these. But again, I needed to get them for completist reasons to complete my Swan Princess series, and they were $5 a piece. Brand new. I picked them up. All right, then for $6 a piece, grab 2 Blu-rays. The first one here being Chappie. This is a great movie. Really enjoyed this. I have a digital copy of it that one of you guys gave me. I've watched it. I enjoyed it. Thought it was good. I didn't have a physical copy yet, so now I do. Look at that. Mastered in 4K. What a crappy way of wording that. I hate when I see that. It's not... It should be mastered from 4K. That should be the way it's worded. When people see mastered in 4K, it's BS wording. It's the wording to make people who don't know what they're buying think, I got a 4K Blu-ray. No, you don't. It should say on here. Maybe it doesn't. I'm looking for the specs. Yeah, there we go. Featured 1080p. It's not 4K. This is mastered from a 4K print. So they take the 4K print and take the 4K print, take the image on the 4K print and put it on Blu-ray in 1080p. So it's actually, you know, it's not as good quality as what the master. So I hate that. I really hate that. It's not mastered in. I don't like that. It's mastered from. That's the way I see it. Because again, mastered in 4K really makes people who don't quite know what they're doing, know what they're getting into, think they're buying a 4K Blu-ray when they're not. Even people who I'm not going to name names. I've seen on the internet, people who I would really think should know what they're doing say like, look at this new cool 4K Blu-ray I picked up back when like they had all those like ones that had like 4K written atop the cross like in gold. And they were like, yeah, I'm watching this movie in 4K on my 4K TV. It's like, well, you're watching a movie on your 4K TV, I'll give you that, but you're not watching a 4K movie. You're watching a 1080p Blu-ray. 4K Blu-rays aren't out yet. So, anyway, tangent. I'm sorry. But Chappie on Blu-ray, very cool. I had to grab it for $6. Yeah, $1 more than I normally pay, but grabbed it. This I'm most excited about. This is Insidious Chapter 2 Blu-ray DVD. Now, I don't know if this is going to be any good or not. I remember the first movie was just kind of okay. But the reason I'm excited about this is because I have the first movie on Blu-ray, and I really want to get the second and third one on Blu-ray as well. And for whatever reason, I only ever come across them for a good price on DVD, whether it's new or like used at a pawn shop or flea market or thrift store or whatever. I see the DVD like all the time for great prices, and I always want to pick it up, and I'm like, no, I'm going to hold off to get on Blu-ray. I'll just get them all on Blu-ray. And I can't find them on Blu-ray for a good price. Never. So finally got Chapter 2 here on Blu-ray for $6, which I think is a pretty good price. So happy about that. Very cool. I just need to find Chapter 3 now on Blu-ray, which hopefully will happen someday. I don't know. Like I said, Chapter 2 and 3, I come across them quite often. Just on DVD for good prices. On Blu-ray, I always find them for way too expensive. So who knows? Somewhere down the line, I'll eventually get it. And then I'll probably marathon them all because I don't even, like, I remember the plot of the first movie, but I don't remember it, like, all that well, so I really should rewatch it. So one of these days, I'm going to sit down, watch all three back to back. So, Insidious, Chapter 2. Cool to finally have a copy of this, a physical copy of this in my collection. I already have a digital copy, I just haven't watched it yet. So, very cool. All right, guys, there you go. That is it for today's Daily Sickness video. So, some awesome goodies from the Sony store, very cool, from Sony.com, I should say. So, very, very, actually, I don't think it's like Sony.com. It's like Sony Play or SonyPictures.com or SonyPicturesStore.com or something weird like that, right? I think. Anyway, still very, very cool. Apparently, they had Pixels on Blu-ray for $5.99 for like a little bit. I think it was like a pricing error. Did anybody get that? Did anybody out? Leave a comment below if you ordered Pixels from the Sony online store for only on Blu-ray for only $5.99 and actually received it, because apparently it was, from what I heard, from what I read online, it was a mistake. It wasn't, you know, apparently it was up for a little bit and they took it down immediately. So did anybody actually get that? Did anybody else whose orders show up? Did they actually get Pixels? Did Sony give you what you ordered? They honor that price? I hope they did. For those of you who got it, that's awesome. Very, very cool. Wish I would have seen that. I would have liked to have ordered Pixels, but it is what it is. So very cool. Some stuff from Sony, some goodies, some really cool goodies from eBay. I mean, again, $4 for this. Awesome. So happy to add my second Disney Max clip to my collection. And again, the holy grail of my Game Boy Advance video cards. The one I thought, like, I don't know if I'm ever going to get a hold of this, but $35, a little expensive, but at least I finally own it now, so that's cool. And it was $35 like with shipping. Shipping was free on it, so very awesome. So happy to have that. And again, by the end of 2016, I will have every single one of these. Just wait. I'm gonna have them all. I'm gonna have every Game Boy. I'm gonna have a complete Game Boy Advance video card collections coming. And then also, again, some goodies from Best Buy for $4.99 and $99, thanks to $10 My Best Buy. My Best Buy. I always want to say Reward Zone. They don't call it that. My Best Buy points certificate. Anyway, very cool. All right, that's it. I'm gonna go. I'm too excited for Christmas. I'm trying to do a video, but thinking Christmas. Anyway, guys, all right, so that's it. So like I always say, guys, thank you so much for checking this video out. Be sure to hit that like button down below. Also, if you're not already subscribed, please do. I do a brand new daily sickness video every single day. So hit that subscribe button. You'll see a new video from me every day, plus other bonus videos sprinkling here and there for your extra added enjoyment. And also, if you're not already over at cinemasickness.com watching this video, if you're watching this video on YouTube, look down below in the description. You will see a link to cinemasickness.com. Click on it, head over there, check it out. There's a lot more to see there than just these videos. So, all right, guys, have an absolutely fantastic Christmas Eve. Hope Santa brings lots of goodies for you tonight, and I will see you all tomorrow on Christmas. Yes, there will be a Christmas video. In fact, I plan on doing 2 videos tomorrow. I'm going to do a Game Boy Advance pickup video, because there are some people who actually are here basically just to watch my Game Boy Advance pickup videos, which I'm amazed by. But I will be doing one of those videos for you guys in the morning, and then a little bit later in the afternoon, I have something pretty cool. Something that, not really Christmas related, but it was something that was given to me by somebody at my work, and it was pretty cool and pretty awesome of them. It was just free stuff. So, I'm going to do a collection update of all that awesomeness. So, stay tuned for that. So, all right, guys, again, that's it. Have a good Christmas Eve. I'll see you all tomorrow on Christmas. See you then. Bye.